Sup Shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to Gbaa Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track called One Time, Gbaa egwu, featuring Obvious. This is a track, of course, by Marvo Fivestarsz and Obvious. I'm going to switch over to here. Gbaa egwu. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I'm going to go with that. Sweet. We've got it. It's cool. This is part of an EP called Art of Pain. Just the reason I'm a little bit cautious about how I'm pronouncing this, Gbaa egwu. Is that how it's done? I just don't want to offend anybody, you know? I'm hoping I've gotten it right in one of those times. Apologies if I have mispronounced it. But yeah, One Time by Marvo Fivestarsz and Obvious. We're going to play this track from start to finish, and we're going to hear what we think. That Foley is gorgeous. I love that kind of rainforest vibe to it. I also like the artwork for Art of Pain. It makes sense in terms of the title and that imagery there. Well done. Yeah. Wow, man. Fire. Yeah. Those vocals are really present in comparison. There's a lot of dynamic range at play here. Yeah. If you're happy and you're grateful for life. I see where we're going with this. I love the mixing and mastering. The production on this is top notch. Also at 3 minutes 30, it fits the mold for a single really well. Nice use of a repeater there on those vocals to fill in the space. Trust me, I ain't stopping till it's over. No funfair, real life roller coaster. Killing pagans, snakes, and corona. I'ma show that my me is a soldier. Now we got both vocalists in here, Marvo Fivestarsz and Obvious. I assume we do. There's two slightly different vocal textures to these. And it's nice that they're working together off the bat. You know what I mean? I think that's really cool. I love that idea with the pianos. The percussion is pumping. It's full of life and full of energy. Very subtle kind of bass in there as well. That syncs well with the kick drums. And really subtle synths in there as well. Again, a really good understanding of how dynamic range should be implemented within a track like this. It's the kind of level of expertise you need when you're putting forward an EP. You have life, so be grateful, that's something. If you know you're happy and you're grateful for life, fair do one time, fair do one time. Fair do one time. So is this track sort of about making the most of life you have and not wasting any moments of it? Kind of because you only get one shot, one time? And even though at times it's dark and you know they see light, fair do one time, fair do one time. I'm liking those call and responses where there's like those harmonized vocals on top. And they're a little bit quieter than the main vocals to kind of seem like they're backing vocals. I call you, you know the answer. I want you drive me crazy. Waity, baby, yes, I know get the cash like AC, but I get the kind love no blind, I HD, but you want it, my way go by the placey, yo. I'm wondering how many vocal tracks there are in this. There's several levels of it. There are several positions where they pan to. It would have been a lot of production work to get these vocals sitting right. Obviously, in this genre, the vocals are sort of the focal point, especially because a lot of the time you have sort of one main sort of musical theme or motif that's developed and kind of, but then kept as like for the whole 3.5 minutes, you know? So I'm grateful that they took their time with the vocals to get that correct. Mama didn't raise no fool, so fool me, you could never. My papa never called me fool, so fool, you ain't very clever. If you know you're happy and you're grateful for life, they do one time, they do one time. I haven't really spoken about the vocal performances. I think they're really stellar. The melodies are catchy. There's a lot of confidence involved in the performance in terms of both singers.
There's a bit of modulation on the vocals, but not too much for it to be sort of disparaging. It works really well and makes it kind of meld with the rest of the elements of this mix. Nice little bit of synth work at the end. Gorgeous. That little filter bit as well there was clever. Just a little bit of a change up just before that last run, you know? Is that the sound of the actual kick itself? So that's not necessarily a bass instrument by itself, it's the sound of that kick. Cool.
If you know you're happy and you're grateful for life, they do one time, they do one time. And even though at times it's dark and you know they see light.
Oh yeah, no, the times are dark at the moment, but you've just got to do the best you can, you know?
They do one time, they do one time.
That sub bass is handled well, it's nice and polished. Nice, and there's a lot of brightness and air in the mix as well. The mastering, the EQing has been done well. And it's quite loud, like it's been limited, and potentially there's a little bit of brick walling going on, but not too much. Nothing is sort of pumping or seething in the mix or master. It sounds well polished. Yeah, no, this was good. Yeah, very professional first impression of these guys. I would have to be more familiar though to hear which singer was which. I'm assuming though that maybe Marvo was in the lower range, as he's more dominant in those chorus sections. And it's his EP, so that makes a lot of sense, you know. Yeah, again, the musical theme was kind of very somber. There wasn't a lot of, like, it wasn't cheesy or positive or optimistic as comes with a lot of music where it's like, make the most of it, you know, YOLO. There's none of that. It was very mature and kind of, so I guess in a weird sense it was understated. I think to allow the vocals to shine in this. Again, the vocals being the focal point in this type of music. And it was as long as it needed to be. It communicated itself well. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about it. I think I've covered everything. I think I've covered all of the elements in this. Yeah, please do check out Marvo Fivestarsz' various social medias and Spotify as well as Obvious. Also, I've got something in my eye. Thank you for watching this review. Hopefully I didn't miss anything there. When you get what the song's about pretty early into a review, that's typically why I don't spend a lot of time kind of riffing over it at the end. Because, you know, I don't want to repeat stuff. It's not very interesting to listen to. But anyways, getting back to the conclusion. Please stay cool and stay safe. And please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on. I'll catch you in the next review. Spider hands out.